Hey everybody, what's happening? How y'all doing? Look, the sunshine is out. Oh, look, there's some people already back here, man. I thought I'm gonna go for a little walk. Had our supper and I was just chilling. I watched that presidential news conference. And got filmed, got dialed in on what's happening for today here. I thought I'm gonna go for a walk, see what's going on. So, sun's shining. It's gonna rain some more soon. I thought I'd come out back here and walk around a little bit and get some fresh air, but I already told you that. So we're here in the village at Safe Harbor, southern Lancaster County. That's where we live. Our camper's over there. Got to get that baby de-winterized because it's soon time to head back to the racetrack, I'm sure. I know we're all locked down right now and can't really do anything, but you can't get outside and do this, right? So we live in this little community here with there's 21 houses here and there's some office buildings, and this community was built, I gotta say, the late 20s, early 30s maybe. We're near a hydroelectric dam along the Susquehanna River, and these homes were built here to house the workers that worked at the dam, and it grew much larger than that. And my wife was born here, grew up here, and then we came back here and raised our kids here for 10 or 12 years. And left about 15 years ago, and now we just kind of in limbo and not sure where we're headed for the golden years, right? So we rented a house down here for a year to see what happens. You know, we got a lot of wildlife around. You probably can't see it. Deer. And I can't even go live here. I have to do this little video and then post it when I get back to the house on the Wi-Fi. If I shut up, maybe we'd see something, but I just thought I'd take you for a little walk. I wanted to get out and get some fresh air, man. What that is, it looks like a lampshade. So, as I mentioned, we're here in southern Lancaster County. It's a beautiful place. The property's grown up quite a bit since we used to live here. Kids used to ride their dirt bikes down here. It's a great place to raise a family. Just like America, right? I know we're in some times of turmoil right now, but never fear. Don't fear. It'll be good again. Groundhog hole. It'll get good. It'll get gooder. We'll come back stronger than ever. I know it's tough for some people right now. Losing jobs and businesses are going to close and people are dying, man. It's part of the circle of life, I guess. You know, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. And I think that we're all gonna come out the other side. I mean, we had a family member in the hospital for some other stuff, and it was a tough ride for a few days, and hopefully they continue to get better, and some aren't going to be so that lucky, you know. I pray for all of you and that your families come out the best they can from this little disaster we got going on, this pandemic as they call it. We have big herds of deer around here. They got thinned out in hunting season a little bit, but they're still here. I haven't seen them for a week or two. They hide and they're darn shut down in the woods, I guess. They don't come out. So I just wanted to get out and get some fresh air, man. Walk supper off a little bit. It's easy to sleeping in. It's easy to get lazy, you know, when you don't got to go anywhere and do anything, just waiting for your check to come, right? But get out and do something, man. Get outside and do something. Spring's coming. We're locked down for now, but soon that'll soon go away. Everything's getting green. Look at that. It's getting green. Wife said, "Don't roll an ankle." Honey, they only do that on Naked and Afraid, right? I'm not taking my clothes off. We don't want to scare the deer. Really, people, you have no idea how my mind works. I'm a sick. Anyhow, I do my best, right? So, let's just wander around here a little bit. Deer hang out down there. There's a wellhead down over the hill there. The deer like to congregate there. And when our kids were little, we used to let them run down here, just wherever. They had security guards. They were outside. We didn't have no video games. They were like 12 or 13 years old. We don't have any air conditioning in our house. Hour TV a day. That was the rule, man. Go outside and play. Need more of that. You know, we definitely need more of that. So I just thought I'd take you for a little walk here and then try and post this up on my Facebook. Then a little later, I see quite a few deer up in through here on this hillside. You can see a little bit of a game trail coming down through here. And man, it feels good to be outside. I've been in that house way too much. A little under the weather myself last week, but I think I'm gonna live. So you got more deer tracks here. Digging into the side of the, I want to call it a mountain, but it's not, it's a hill. Might feel like a mountain till I get up over here, I don't know. Really, I hope y'all are doing well during our little mini crises here. And to some, it may be a major crisis. Man, hang in there. Know that things will turn around. A lot of that's gonna have to do with your attitude and your efforts. I'm not here to preach at any of y'all, but it could be a whole lot worse, I'm sure. So they're throwing some pretty big numbers out there right now too. I don't know if they're just doing that to come back later and say, oh, look, we did a great job, which I think they are doing a great job. I think the current administration, I'm no government fan, trust me, but I think they're doing a great job. Hey, who else has ever had to deal with it, right? Everyone, we all turn into experts, right? Political experts, medical experts, this kind of expert, that kind of expert. None of us have never had to deal with anything like this, so I think they're doing a great job. You can throw some heat at me if you want, I don't care. You're not going to change what someone believes, right? Who's right and who's wrong? What do we got? Wildlife safety zone. Oh, I guess I'm okay then. The guy that owns this property, I've known him for a lot of years. Sold him snowmobiles and dirt bikes 25 years ago, man. 25 years ago. Bill, he's a great dude. A couple 100 acres here. They hunt this out, mostly archery. So, I'm probably not really in the direction I want to be, or what I had planned when I left the house. So, I'm gonna head over this way a little bit and see another game trail here. I don't know if you can pick it up on this iPhone camera or not. But look, man, get outside, do something. Things are blooming. Life is abundant. The birds are chirping. I know you can't hear them because I keep chirping. What's that, a tree stand over there laying on the ground? Yeah, someone's tree stand down on the ground. Getting into some thorns here. Ankle rolling territory. It's getting thick, man. Busting trail, right? So make your own way, right? That's what you're gonna have to do when we come out of pandemic 2020 or whatever you want to call it. Corona high life. Hear the birds? Tony C been online taking some of them bird pictures. I tried to get some. I couldn't do anything with them, Tony. You're doing great, man. You got better rig than I do. You're a great photographer, bro. Keep at it. We'll be back at the track soon, I promise. Still not really heading in a direction that I want to be heading. But you gotta work around the brush. This community here, Safe Harbor, was a booming town along the Susquehanna. Big trade before they had the dams along the river. Man, we had like 12 saloons here, right? You know what all went down there, right? Okay, 3 churches, 12 houses, so I had to do something, huh? Preaching on Sunday and everything else on Monday through Saturday. So I'm actually gonna try and swing up over this log and get around to where I want to head to. Log rolling material. I didn't bring my good camera out here. I should have brought my good video camera out here, but it's really thick. You can't see much anyhow. I'm gonna shut up a little bit and see if I can walk up on anything. You probably like that anyhow. Game trail. That takes you down toward the Safe Harbor Park. So this is the old trail. I wondered if this is still here, man. We used to hike this all the time. You know, we moved here in October and I haven't been up in the woods a whole lot since we got here. Now I'm headed the direction I wanted to be. Maybe. Kind of just dead ends there. Let's head over this way. The trail just kind of came to an end there. Woodpecker at a distance. Take you a couple more minutes here. Back on the trail. See, we lost it and just picked it back up. There's a bunch of debris and trees down. Heading the way I want to be heading though, for sure. Always remember to look behind. Of course, we got the sun. We're not going to see much back there. I won't go too long. It takes forever to post this, and you only watch 3 minutes of it anyhow. You get bored, right? Some of you walk along the whole way, but friends like Bobby Mack and some of those guys love to be out here like me. Ah, yes. Okay. Trails have definitely changed over the years. Caught on them thornies. Oh, a water tower. We should be headed toward the water tower. Here we've got some kind of a trail marker. So some of these trails used to be owned by the PPNL, Pennsylvania Power and Light trail marker. That's the first one I've seen. Got my first spider web. Anybody else love being out here? Cutting some wood. I just love being out here, man. I get out here and I don't want to leave. Guess if it got dark and cold, I would, but okay, we're getting over that 15-minute mark. It's usually about where I cut it off at, but I really wanted to get you back to the top of the village, and I'm not sure where this trail is winding me back down into where I think I want to be. Yeah, in good shape. I don't know how much time you spend out in the woods, but sometimes it all gets to looking the same. Especially when you haven't been in a particular area for a while. Whoa. Spiderweb number 2, and he was a big one. Face plant almost there. Yeah, things have definitely changed here. I'm gonna go out this way a little bit. Sorry, the video is probably crappy, but I'm just trying to avoid thorns in the face. Busting trail, and we're coming out here to some of the infrastructure for our housing development. How you doing? Good, man. Got a neighbor out walking the dog. Yeah, right. How about it? Yeah, no doubt. So we all practicing social distancing. I don't know this fella, but he's my neighbor. We live in the same spot. I guess I'm not even going to show you his picture to say protect the innocent, right? But he's out walking his dog. We keep them, what, 6 feet apart? Is that what they tell us we got to do? So we're all not breaking the law. So yeah, we're coming back down in here to the top of the village where we live. Enjoy the weather, man.
You too, man.
Don't get too cooped up, okay? And we're gonna go right back out this way, I guess. There's a water tower over in there that helps supply our homes down here in development. It's a nice area here. We're headed back in toward the sun. Taking you to 20 minutes. I'm trying to get this shut off by then. I hope I can post that much online. Ran into one of the neighbors I haven't met yet, and he's out walking his dog. Tired of being cooped up. High school kid looked like. So tough on those guys. Some of them seniors might not even have a graduation this year, right? But like someone posted on the internet there, you know, there was a point in time where our seniors weren't getting to graduate. They were getting whisked off to Vietnam. Talk about a tough time. I think there might have been a few more casualties then than we're going to have now. So not trying to downplay anything, but just trying to keep things into perspective. So yeah, we'll be coming out up the top of the neighborhood here. We live halfway down. There's a third different house we've lived in here. Well, my wife was born here in 1962. Lived here at her early 20s. Up there's our water tower. I don't know if you can see it or not. Through the trees there, we're in a little pine forest here. It's a big pine forest, but up there's our water tower. I'm gonna bring you down in here to the top of the field. I started down at the bottom of the field. But yeah, Deb was born here. Then we lived in York, we lived in New York. That's her house down there where she was born. And when we came back from New York, kids were little, we rented a house down here. It was gonna be temporary. We stayed like 9 or 10 years. It was a great place to raise a family. And then we left 15 years ago, bought a house over closer to Lancaster. And then her and I just recently moved back. So we're gonna roll down here. Our current house, like she grew up over there. Our current house is maybe 4 or 5 houses down. And then we lived on further down a ways. when the kids were little. So, all right, thanks for walking along, man. Keep your chin up. Everything's gonna be great. And make America great again, right? Later.